Hello and welcome to July 11th. According to my avatar calendar I have up there on the door of the shop, today is July 11th. I'm Louie. You are a wonderful person. Good job being here. I appreciate you. I do. Here is a virtual hug. Ah! Whew. Some of my hugs are kind of aggressive. I'm sorry. It's noon. Aggressive hugs are coming soon to a theater near you, or at least a theater of the mind within you. My virtual hugs are getting through. Your cantrip of the day is thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy is when you make something happen over there with a little twinkle of your fingers, a wiggle of the nose, or a lift of one eyebrow. There it is. Ah. Maybe a little movement, a little noise. That's your bonus cantrip of the day. You can cast that at any time. You don't need to spend a spell slot. That's all you. Sometimes in the world of fantasy, people use magic. Let's leave it there. All right, this is Level Up with Louie. This is where the next 3 hours or so, shorter if we needed to be, up to 2 minutes longer if things are going like really popping. We hang out. It's water cooler talk. You're at work, you're at home, you're in your zone, as I am in the Little Empire shop. I'll be cutting some things on the lasers. I will be working some designs on the computer. I'll be puttering around the shop, getting some things done as I'm checking in with you, as you are checking in with me. If something's on your mind or you need to chat about something in the world, we don't get too heavy or crazy here, but we do get into some things. So feel free to chit chat a little bit and chit chat with each other. Jillian, I see you've already cast your first magic spell of the day. Well done. 1,000 viewers. Not bad for a beginning show, friends. I said once to some people who were sitting nearby to me, in the future, we are all going to have our own television channel. And that's a little bit where we're at now. I have Level Up with Louie as mine through the power of YouTube, through the power of Google, through the power of Alphabet, of course. Those are just humans who made a thing as well for other humans to use and abuse. But here I am, and I have this space. You've known me from many others, and I've known you from my travels in the realm. Out there beyond these walls is what I like to call the wasteland.
Into the wasteland.
And that's where you travel at times. I travel at times. And many people of the world find themselves lost, stuck on a journey to nowhere, the wasteland. Hey, you know what the best part about the wastelands is? There's always something going on. Adventure is right around the corner. That's Nat 21 saying too. If you like adventure, this fall time, November 19th to the 23rd, 19, 20, 21, 19th to the 23rd, Rent Adventures is hosting an event that you pay for and you book a hotel and you spend that money and you're like, that was well spent money because I had an incredible time. We hang out in New Orleans. We're in the French Quarter, Hotel Provincial, fun hotel. Little older, has some great little parts to it. Amazing staff, really on it for all of us. And great locations for us to play Dungeons and Dragons, board games. There's a courtyard. You can walk down to Bourbon Street. The street filled with debauchery, melee. I hope there's some I hope I don't get pickpocketed or anybody I know. Pickpocket is the past tense of pickpocketing. Somebody got pickpocketed. That's all right. I won't be the victim there. I keep everything in my front pockets and they're tight. But you think that those things happen. Like if you're going on a fantasy adventure, you would expect a little bit of drunken rowdiness at the tavern, somebody's rolling dice to see if they can pickpocket that sleepy half orc in the corner. Maybe somebody's making a stealth check as they climb up onto the roof to eavesdrop on the conversation with a wizard and a warlock on the second floor. That's why you use thaumaturgy, your cantrip. You throw that out to the side. That sets off a little noise. They think an owl is on the other side of the room, and that allows you to move in closer. Hey, I'm not going to tell you how to theater of the mind yourself. That's your journey. I'm here to give you some snippets, some quippets, and some quotes you can pack in your bag of adventure and figure out how to use on your own. I can't do everything for you. I wish I could. I wish I could do everything for me, but I can't. It takes a village to raise a village. Level up with Louie. Let's play this theme song and then we're going to play some music. I want to get the shop going. I'm going to turn on the two lasers, Lightning Bolt, Glowforge Plus, and Fireball, Glowforge Plus. I had a pro once. Fine. Never had a basic. Fine. I bought the predecessor to Lightning Bolt just off Amazon because I needed a laser the next day. I bought it. And once it got here, I was using it the next day. First thing I ran was too small. That was because the SVG file was not saved correctly for the setup it needed. I had to learn that. Then I figured it out, and these machines have cut thousands of boards at this point, hundreds of hours, and they're going to keep going. These lasers don't stop lasing till there you go. That is your Mad Lib of the day. Let's just see this Run Adventures advertisement real quick because it's fun and I made it. And, I fixed the music. Adventure. Intrigue. Math rocks. Right? You just wanted to rise up out of your seat and get on to some adventure with that sort of music. A Glowforge. Chris, hello. Oh my goodness. This is all your fault, by the way. Sorry. Well done as well. Thank you. It takes humans. It takes a village to raise a village, right? Glowforge. I have two Glowforges over here in the shop. I have Lightning Bolt. You can see the name tag right there. And I have Fireball over here on this side. Lightning Bolt, Fireball. Glowforge Pluses. They started a Kickstarter years ago. I wasn't part of that, but when I was looking for a laser that I could get and just make happen the next day, I had known Illustrator for a while, so I knew how to make SVG and vector files. So I got those bad boys going. I got that laser cam here. You can actually see the bed of the laser and the reflected shop in the light of it. The laser isn't on fire here. That's just, I have those torches in the back. You can see those going in the background. Glowforge laser cutters, they were a Kickstarter. They've done well. They have a couple new desktop models out. They get kicked around a lot. They're straight to consumer product. They are not as industrial. They are just like with cameras, you have a consumer, prosumer, and then pro level equipment. And that just makes sense. It costs more to make more expensive, more finer equipment, uh, more robust equipment. So you're paying more if you're a pro. And you're a consumer, you just need something that works, that's cheap. So you're figuring out maybe as you're getting into some sort of business or hobby. And then there's the prosumer, which is the high end consumer stuff, not quite pro or has some components of pro with some of the cost effectiveness of consumer. So you can see that's a whole graph in a line. Welcome, Rob. Good to see you. So these I would put at they're at the prosumer level. Like they weren't inexpensive, but they are not a Trotec or an Epilogue, which are just touching that pro level of lasers. They worked out of the box. I didn't have to do much alignment or adjusting or setup. They were all together. I vent them out the window here. I don't need external equipment or anything extra plugged in, except for they do run off the internet computer. Most of the hardcore calculating is done on this. I don't know when I will get used to looking at the wrong shoulder for which things are because it's not a mirror. The mirror verse. And that's different, as we all know. Let's get the Louis Level Up with Louis theme song. I'm going to go touch a couple things in the shop, then we'll get into some music and hanging out. If you have any questions about what I'm up to or what you can get up to today, please let me know. Thanks for tuning in. This, again, is just hanging out for a few hours. You're in your space. I'm in mine. We'll listen to some music. I'll chime in every once in a while. I've been working on a timeline, just trying to wrap my head around how long humans have been humaning. All right, we have the lasers on. I was reading from a book called The Fantasy Role Playing Game. Fun book. It is about here, we'll just look at the cover or let's look at the back. Performance is a major part of fantasy role playing games, and this book is about role playing as a performance art. Very interesting. Role playing as a performance art. That's what we're doing here right now. This isn't the real me. I am playing the role of Louis Noon to 3. I was hired. I accepted the contract. These lazies are lasering. Oh, that's not lightning bolt right now. I got to switch that. This is actually fireball we're looking at. I get paid pretty well for this. Like you might be wondering, like, what's pretty well? Well, you know what? Legally, I'm not allowed to tell you, but it's 12. Can't get into it. 12 quarters a day. Oh, don't tell anybody. I let it cat out of the bag. Cat out of the bag. I'm going to load up some wood in the laser. Let's cut something a little different. I'll see what I can load up in there today. Maybe a sword booth. I'm just trying to throw different things on. I have 20 some you can see down in the shop here. I have 20 some bags. Those paper bags are full of sword booths, which you can see up on the shelf up here. Oh my gosh, these shelves. Maybe we'll cut some of those. Those are always neat to see. Cautionary tales about lasering. Yeah, one of the things I didn't realize when nope, no injuries so far. So mark that on the board. Still no injuries. One of the things I found though, there is a lot more cleaning involved, which I should do after today's hangout. I should get on to cleaning these. The cleaning needs to go deep. If you keep the lasers clean, they're going to run great for you. I have let them get sloppy at times. The fans in there get crudted and up, and then you can hear the difference when those fans were up. Just a little bit of buildup on the blades make them crazy. So you got to go deep sometimes and clean well. There's a lot to wipe down. I do a mix of alcohol and water. Spray can, clean that up. Ice wipes. So cleaning and maintenance was a little. I didn't know it was up. Cautionary tales. Don't stick your hand in the path of the beam that's right out, because that laser will cut right through you. It cuts through wood. It's just going to cut right through you. Even though in Arizona, we were joking about it with some of the crew working for me at LittlEmpire. They were wondering if you could do a light tattoo with a laser. Just a very light tattoo, like a power setting of 1. Start there. See how it goes. So maybe I'll have more cautionary tales about the actual laser when we try that out. But so far it's been solid. It's even traveled. I pack it up and take it with me to Arizona from Maryland. So I've traveled with some of these lasers have a couple thousand miles under their belt as well, which is pretty fun. And you can, like, you would think with lasers, you'd be like, cautionary tale, put your glasses on. I've had a beam bounce around this whole room and knock stuff off shelves and then go out the window, ignite a house, and do a whole bunch of popcorn in there. That day I was a real genius. Out in Arizona, I have a booth called LittlEmpire, which I make toys and games with my brother Joe, Dungeons and Dragons. Classics. We were cutting these yesterday. Here's some mermaids. Pretty good. That mermaid holds I know you can't hear me when I walk away from the mic. It's a dynamic mic, so it's very directional. A cardioid pattern. We also make things like mimics. Here you go. Hey there. What you all about? Oh, I'm just trying to eat an adventure. Right, follow me. I know where they all like to party. One of the highlights of this program is the idea that I, Louie, will be doing character voices. That is a highlight. It was actually written on the back of the book here. It's in there. I have a booth out there. My brother makes dice holders, dice rollers. Check it out at littleempire.com. We have a lot of our stuff up there. And yeah, I design it all. I do it. Design it all, sketch it to Adobe Illustrator. And then like those things up there, that building, little booth. we design it up, uh, make it in batches. I can't even say it's mass produced. It's made in batches on these lasers and molds my brother makes, pours, and then paints up every piece that comes out. We have so Arizona, Maryland, North Carolina. That's where we have booths at the Renaissance Festival, and that's where this stuff gets sold. Give a shout out to the Renaissance festivals. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I need to do. No printing. He hand molds everything. Everything's made out of poured molds. Sculpts it, makes a mold, casts it, cleans that up, makes the actual production mold from the cleanup, and then can get about 25. Some of them last longer. You can only get 25 pieces out of a mold or so before the rubber starts to deteriorate. And then you have to go back to your production cast and then make a new mold. We have a 3D printer in our world close to us. My nephew has been 3D printing. We're just on the edge of how to bring that into the festival. I feel with laser cut stuff that I design all myself and cut myself on these lasers, and Joe's hand cast stuff is just enough hand cast to still be viable at the Renaissance, or handmade to be viable at the Renaissance Festival. Was 3D printing, unless we design it ourselves, I don't want to bring that to the festival yet, or in any way. I don't want to just download somebody's file and 3D print that, or I want to be able to make sure we're making everything and we're the artists involved in making everything. We have assemblers now, we have some painters, and I actually have somebody cutting some of these, so I can't keep up with all the production. So I've sent my files to someone else, and I send them the wood, and they cut my files, and then send me a box back, and that's how it's going. That is how it's going. Let's get some music. We kind of live a special DMCA-free, copyright-free life around here. When you are out in the wasteland,
Into the wasteland.
you take what you can get. Here we go. We are going to cut some mimics on Fireball. We're going to try to make the magic happen. Let's see if I can have lasers. Lays for everyone. right. We have the sound of the lasers in the background as well. Giving a growl out to everybody who's signed on so far. Look at us, up to 4,000 human viewers. And maybe a couple bots in there too. Come on over, bots. Come watch the show and learn how to be human with us. Bots, if you're out there and you need a little bit of that spark that brings you to life, we here at Level Up with Louie, Little Empire, and fellow humans invite you to have some of ours. The all spark that keeps us all alive. When you're out there in the wastelands,
Out into the wasteland. Out into the wasteland. Out of the wasteland.
don't forget that you have a friend. If you need something taken care of, sharpened, tuned, or primed, Danny's Demolitions has your back. They have the sharpest spears and the greatest bayonets. Danny's Demolitions. A limited supply of TNT lately. Danny's wife has been saying no more TNT in the house. And Danny, you're on your third house. I think she has a point. Let's get into a little bit of dance music as we head on over to, I want to give the DMCA free hip hop a try again. You're going to hear some of these songs over and over, and sometimes there may be cuss words. Prepare yourself for cuss words. And if anything, it gets too much. I'm pretty much a family-friendly, kid-friendly show. But cussing and ideas that aren't your own that might make you have to think or feel weird are also okay. Not everything is going to go your way. And one of the best ways to do that and find out that things going your way isn't all that bad is through a little bit of of getting used to it. Yes. Clutch the pearl.
Yeah. What? Ay, feeling like I'm top 5. Top. Ay, yeah. Look, I know I'm top 5. This gon' make the block ride. Caught them on the back street. Gotta tell them bye-bye. They don't want no beef. No, this isn't Five Guys. Yeah, I'm coming for the chicken. I ain't talking Popeyes. White girls, black girls. We don't do apartheid. I was working part-time. Tell them part in my grind. Just a light-skinned boy coming from the dark side. Always talking that real. Go and check the archives. Ay, get it how you live it. And why on the fitted, you be telling them who did it. I be going crazy with it, I should be committed. I know that they jocking me, they never gonna admit it. I'm fired up, no it's not tied up, we winning. I got more bars than a life sentence. Y'all got bars with the ones you not penning. Take it as a diss if you listen and offended. Yeah, that's the all if you offended. Jay invented swag, and the swag I reinvented. Acting like you fly, but you just a flight attendant. Me, I am the pilot, shout out to my stylist. I'm fed up. Me, I usually keep it chill, but I'm fed up. I was trying to bite my tongue, but I'm fed up. I don't ever get bitter, just better. They say it's dope when I hold it, I get the mic and control it. They see I'm steady and focused, I put my city on shoulders. We been the furthest from sober, he got the blunt and the soda. If someone get in my way, I'ma go run them over. Ran them over in a Uber, ain't no drunk driving. Uber XL, let the shorties pilin'. Shorty like my style, I let it smash, my stylist. Boy, I got the drip, can't find it. California coast for the weekend, let the party begin. Animals smoking all these botanicals, eating other rappers, they acting like I'm a cannibal. Like Hannibal, silence of the Lambo, I'm Rambo. Hey, who sounding like this, lot of carbon copies. I'm killing the gang, call me John Gotti. They'll be gone in a year, let's stop pretending. That go out to everyone if you got offended. Yeah, that's the all if you offended. Jay invented swag, and the swag I reinvented. Acting like you fly, but you just a flight attendant. Me, I am the pilot, shout out to my stylist. I'm fed up. Me, I usually keep it chill, but I'm fed up. I was trying to bite my tongue, but I'm fed up. I don't ever get bitter, just better. Yeah. Aye. We had some pride. Put it aside. Cutting the pie. With all the guys, Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What other side? I gotta grind, I gotta grind. I gotta grind. I gotta grind. All of the time, 24/7, 365. Gotta get mine. Stay on my grind, Aye. Look, it's business, ain't personal. Money straight, so I'm curving them. Whoa. He been tweaking, something irking him. Did them favors, they was not deserving them. Boy, I be thinking a mile a minute. They gotta be kidding. We go to war, I'm the captain, the general, and the lieutenant. Nowhere to run or hide, I don't stop till it's finished. Me, I be minding my business, drop more records than Guinness. Gotta be a Guinness World Record. Don't play chess nor checkers. I only play for keeps. Came out the east, boy, I'm a beast. He gotta keep the peace. That thing on him is keeping the peace. I never sleep out in the streets. Gotta stay out there, reach. With the mob, talk that talk, shake a piece, Feel so big, talking Papa, Sean and Meech. We had some pride. Put it aside. Cutting the pie. With all the guys, Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What other side? I gotta grind, I gotta grind. I gotta grind. I gotta grind. All of the time, 24/7, 365. Gotta get mine. Stay on my grind, This just in, more doing, less discussion. Killing every single beat I'm touching. Sick with it, need a Robitussin. Moving fast, but I'm never rushing. Damn boy, it's really other son. Say you poppin', but I know you wasn't. Not my brother and you not my cousin. Nah, we never buddy. I like to drink to my vision fuzzy. Money got me feeling lovey-dovey. I say a prayer to the God above me. Tell him I'm back, I gotta stay in my zone, man. Maybe I'll come with the dogs, Maybe I'll do it alone, Either way, I get what's sold to me. Never believe what's told to me. City on lock, I hold the key. We can't link, I got goals to meet. That's facts. Put the island on my back. Grind cause we gotta eat. We the ones they wanna see, man. With the mob, talk that talk, shake a piece, Feel so big, talking Papa, Sean and Meech. We had some pride. Put it aside. Cutting the pie. With all the guys, Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What other side? I gotta grind, I gotta grind. I gotta grind. I gotta grind. All of the time, 24/7, 365. Gotta get mine. Stay on my grind, That's my bad, sorry, gotta kick it out, that's my bag. Tryna mess with my money, wanna try that. Pray the real, live long, fake die fast. Then I slide past, that's right. You know I be watching my step, that's right. I'm the reason why your girl left, that's right. I just call plays while they call to the ref. Got them holding their breath, taking shots, that's right. That's right. I'm the reason why your girl left, that's right. I just call plays while they call to the ref. Scared money don't make no money. If I ever go broke, I'ma take your money. I could break her off a little if she count it out for me. I'm busy right now, get it later on from me. That's right. Wonder what they want from a nigga. When your pocket deep, now she talk like she dig it. I'ma need at least 6 figures by 2020, killing everything, this stickers, that's right. I heard they was mad at the kid, that's spite. Tryna kill my vibe cause they got no life. Fly overseas weekend, I might. Money coming in while I sleep, I like. Call me when you wanna link up, don't type. Cut the loose ends up, now we got tight. Never said it's fair, little homie, that's life. Hustle late night and I tell them that's my bad. Sorry, gotta kick it out, that's my bag. Tryna mess with my money, wanna try that. Pray the real, live long, fake die fast. Then I slide past, that's right. You know I be watching my step, that's right. I'm the got them holding their breath, taking shots, that's right. Getting bigger now. I was dreaming about the life, but I live it now. Money so young, but I never kid around. I'm a stand up, nigga, had to sit him down. Yeah. Listen when the boss talk. When I make a hit, it ain't called off. Cutting all that talking like a sawed off. And I'm making plays from the wild off. Yeah. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. Still the realest nigga in it by far. If they plotting on me, better try hard. Say a prayer for my foes, my God, yeah, they need that. Pockets fat Joe, yeah, they gotta lean back. Now shawty wanna smoke with a weed at. People tell you anything, don't believe that. Till you seen that, that's my bad. Sorry, gotta kick it out, that's my bag. Tryna mess with my money, wanna try that. Pray the real live long, fake die fast. Then I slide past, that's right. You know I be watching my step, that's right. I'm the reason why your girl left, that's right. I just call plays while they call to the ref. Got them holding their breath, taking shots, that's right.
All right, we have, that growl out is still there because the button it's supposed to turn it back off, turn it back on. It's a multi-step button. I am using some hardware here. Sometimes this hardware is completely reasonable, and I applaud the people who are working with Windows registry, throwing things in stacks, having drivers sitting by daemons, waiting for some magic interactions to happen. Hackers, programmers, I tip my hat to you. What an amazing array of equipment that I have before me here. Stream decks, double monitors, mice, keyboards, microphones, multiple cameras going on. And it all comes together, and it makes a small television studio in a way that then I can broadcast to you. I can't see you, but I feel you. All 2,000 of you out there consuming, eating this up like a delicious porridge that was just right. Later on, you might be able to take a nap in a just right bed. Go down to Danny's Demolition. The other guy went out of business. His wife just was fed up with the whole situation, poured a big old bucket of water on most of the explosives, and dulled all the knives and spears. Yes, since last we talked, there's a new guy in town, Danny's Demolitions. You need something taken apart with care and wonder. Do not talk to Danny. He just likes to blow us up. Now, all this equipment, I have 2 lasers ready to go. They're geared up. You can tell their lights are blinking. I got to go set this one to run. Hold on. I have this Chromebook over here that runs the lasers. Whoever would have thought that I would get to have 3 computers that I'm bouncing between in a rolling chair. Look at this. I'm going to go over there and have a sip of that other coffee just to show you the miracle of rolling chairs. Incredible, right? One day, as promised, I will use that desk over there as a standing desk. I promise. I make no promise. Sometimes I wonder about how long we've been here and what we're getting up to as humans. You know, all this equipment is pretty amazing. What a technological marvel all this is. And that gets me to thinking about what we've done, how far we've come. And last night I sat down and tried to work on a timeline. Okay. All right, Rob. Chris, I'm glad I blew your mind. Sorry about that. Hopefully you can find all the pieces. Check the ceiling. And reading some fantasy books would be fun. I did many years ago, I tried doing a podcast, and I would add a lot of special effects and audio effects and do things in there. And I did end up reading one of the Choose Your Own Adventure books back in the day, Pool of Radiance, I believe. No, that was an actual novel. The Weird and Wild. There was a Choose Your Own Adventure with a water weird on the front. I forget which that was. Hey, well, check it out. So yes, I could get back there, or I could just upload what I read there because nobody really watched the podcast. Yes, no, yeah, Chris's mind is blown. Sorry if I mixed up those words there. Yeah, his mind is all over the place. Hey, whose isn't sometimes? If anybody wants to plug anything or give a shout out or talk about what they're up to, that's all fine too. This isn't all about, I'm going to roll to see if you can do it. I have a random number generator, 1 to 20. If we roll over a 15, I'm going to get on the lasering. If we roll under a 15, I'm going to show you the timeline. Sorry, it's to the lasers. Yeah, your mind. That podcast was all right. Yeah, I liked it. It was fun. Maybe I can put it back up on YouTube with some visuals to go with it. That's what some people do sometimes. On the Mac right now, I'm working a couple different projects trying to get done for the Maryland Fair here. One is this, I can't move the mouse because I'm on the other computer, is this dice tower from the Days of Rome. Working on this. It's a recreation. I'm going to have to get some little bells in there. I'm not going to have all the stairs. I'm going to try to make it reasonable so I can produce it in-house and get it out into the world. That's fun to me, like an actual artifact from the past that I can print up a little piece of paper or have a QR code at the booth where people can go look at the history of this dice tower. I'm also working on trying to find all the sides of the 20-sided die that was found in Egypt, and I would pay for and get that remade as a 20-sided die. So you can roll the die. It's an Egyptian 20-sided. I should have links. Check the description. What? Rude. Just rude. Let's get to running these lasers a little more. I'll go work on some art, and then we'll get to a dice tower in a little while. We are 1 hour in. I got 2 more solid hours with you beautiful people. You don't have to be here the whole time. You don't even have to be here right now. Because in my heart, you're always near.
I know I'm the one like Neo, young and finna blow torpedo, sipping on the drink that's Tito's. Shorty never won no hero. Tell her I'm the bad guy, shooting my shot, no B-roll. In the Pico, I reload. One with a lot more zeros. That's my check. Tell them watch out like Vivo. I'ma need to watch like Rolly. Records get spun like Hilo. Copter. Tell them that the Batman shot ya, yeah. Someone better call the doctor. When I'm in the UK, all the London girls talk to me proper, yup. London, Manchester, in the 10 tester. Had to flex up on them for my ancestors. They want you more when they can't get you introverted. Only like the investors. So if you wanna talk to me, talk money. If not, then you speak in tongues. I really need the funds. Every time I'm on the track, drop bombs, and you know it's a lethal one. I said, mama shouldn't have to work no more. 20 years at the same damn job. Raising up a son on her own in a small white home. Some days couldn't take no mas. Living paycheck to paycheck. Not rich, but at least we had the basics. Except when daddy got locked and the heat went out, but the block getting hot. Word, but I'm the greatest now. Thank you, mama, cause we made it out. That boy, I probably ain't know that he dangerous, cause I never took the safer route. Yeah, times got hard, money got low, there was nowhere to go. I had to bet on myself, there was nobody else, that was all that I know. Man, tell me how you did it. I know I make it look easy. Need a milli now, no kidding. I know I make it look easy. Back on my job, right back to business. I know I make it look easy. I gotta do it, you never did it. I know I make it look easy. I can turn a 1 to a 10. I know I make it look easy. Turn a Honda to a Benz. I know I make it look easy. I ain't never need no friends. I know I make it look easy. Did it with my own 2 hands. I know I make it look easy. Yeah. Spent a decade writing essays with my essays and my vatos. I was just a kid with a snot nose. Now my flow sicker than the Black Plague. I go harder and harder. Need me a check, I can't wait till tomorrow. Get what I'm owed and I'm not trying to barter. When they see me, they gon' dodge like a charger. Yeah, felines running from the Hellcat. I'm a hustler, I can sell that. Came with a fuss, yeah, the boy from the north. When the deal went south, I just fell back. If it ain't work, I'ma find something better. Girls get wetter in the GIA sweater. Drink in my hand and I'm down for whatever. Damn, he cute, he fine, he clever. Yeah, no lie. How I make it look like I don't try. I've been doing this for my whole life. Now I gotta cop it like it's no price. Yeah, one time for the one time. Ay, one time ain't never enough. Yeah, you tryna settle the score, but they ain't no settling with us. Man, tell me how you did it. I know I make it look easy. Need a million now, no kidding. I know I make it look easy. Back on my job, right back to business. I know I make it look easy. I gotta do it, you never did it. I know I make it look easy.
Can't tell you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch the vlog.
I'm a fan now.
What?
I'm a fan now.
Oh yeah, you've been a fan, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is how it is. That's just how it goes. Friends turn to foes. Snakes call you bro. Back up in the city. Thought you wanted to know. Since I'm on the come up, she come out them clothes. I've been down for so long, driving to the road gone. Now I got some new girls playing on my old songs. Remember I was so young, thought I'd never do wrong. Shooting like I'm 2-3, take a shot, I'm too gone. Drunk for the night, cup with the ice. Why you hating me? Go live your life. Shawty want the pipe, ride it like a bike. Get it well she might. I don't wanna fight, I just wanna please excuse me and my behavior. Liquor made me say what's on my mind and I'm faded. If we smash before we even chill and we dated, you probably love it, your friends probably hate it, yeah. When it's all said and done and the dust settle, that girl right there need a gold medal. That girl right there need a trophy, cause she gave it to the boy like she owed me. Award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award. Hey, hey, hey. When it's all said and done and the dust settle, that girl right there need a gold medal. That girl right there need a trophy, cause she gave it to the boy like she need the award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award, yeah. She need the award, yeah. Give her the award. Hey, hey, hey. Award shows, pull up in my tall clothes, cold flow, sipping on the Bordeaux. Red carpets, red bottoms, shawty bowling, sauce dripping, shawty stripping. Got 'em drooling, bask in the lights, cash for the flights, smash in the night, then do it twice. Yeah, I got the drink, we can smoke if you like. If that girl wrong, I don't wanna be right. Left the TX, only been a week, I'm going back again. Only time I'm backing up is when the Rari backing in. Still don't got the Rari, but my timing is immaculate. These blessings ain't an accident, my movements are miraculous. Praise up, the moon came up, the sun came up, and we just stayed up. I'm back from tour, being fucked, they tried to play us. It's not a game, we not the same, it never phase us. Get the award and get some more, yeah. When it's all said and done and the dust settle, that girl right there need a gold medal. That girl right there need a trophy, cause she gave it to the boy like she need the award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award. Hey, hey, hey. When it's all said and done and the dust settle, that girl right there need a gold medal. That girl right there need a trophy, cause she gave it to the boy like she need the award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award, she need the award. Give her the award. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. This isn't the story of blowing up overnight. This ain't the story of wanting something and getting it the next day. Yeah. After all the celebration, this is the story of great things taking time. After all the celebration, after all the bottles gone and empty, when there's no bad shawties around to tempt me, when you coming down from the high and pray you fall gently, when you gotta catch a flight back home and fight the envy of people that be living this life like every day. You just hoping what you seen ain't as good as what awaits. New York state of mind in a California state. I be thinking why I live if you not living great. Sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses. Middle of the summer, my heart's still frozen. You say you getting over your problems and you end up overdosing. One too many potions, one too many emotions. Damn. I went to bed at 16 and woke up at 24 and was expecting something more. Yeah, like Rari pedals on the floor, shopping sprees in every store, couple European toasts. But I quit my 9 to 5 in November. Told myself to remember how much I hated that. Walking to a job every day so I could pay the rap. A couple miles one way, so where my savings at? I spent them all on beats, was spent on studios, was spent on those calling me brother, trying to use me though. Songs hitting is close to home or unusual, cause most these rappers famous and they don't worry about payments. I'm still in the basement, I'm still optimistic. I still know we taking over, things started clicking. Pockets start to get slim when the plot thicken. Staying with the same team and we not switching. Yeah, the committee, yeah, the coalition. We don't understand these dudes that don't got no tradition. Yeah, always felt that I was sort of different. Time to show them what they all been missing.
Yo, how long you been listening to Justin for?
For like 2 years.
2 years? What's your favorite song?
Probably Talk.
Talk? Hey.
Oh, what's up, bro? What up, man?
Hey, I didn't know you were really gonna come out here, bro. Oh,
Hey,
what's
good,
up,
bro?
I see y'all out there all the time, bro. I've been trying to get in there with y'all.
Word, man.
Oh, bro, you bought that? Oh, that's what you want? Dang, I didn't think you was really gonna come, bro. I was like, he really coming?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was trying to show love.
I'm focusing on finding my balance. Overthinking, that's just one of my talents. Just a New York kid, but I'm rolling through Dallas. And my heart's so cold, but it never had malice. I made a plan and stuck with it, they wonder why. Cause I ain't have enough money to change my mind. Took me 10 years to blow, wait, this can't be right. Oh yes it is, cause these blessings come in perfect time. Pray for me, wait for me, give it time. I would've texted back but couldn't find a perfect line. Chase your dreams, stop waiting for the perfect time. Life gonna pass you by before you get a chance to try. Yeah, that's just how things go. You live another person's life when you can't say no. You stuck living in the past when you can't let go. They say I'm living too fast, maybe they too slow, yeah. But who am I to give you life lessons? When I still ask myself, who am I? When I still can't tell who is really by my side. When I ask for the truth, but I'm still the one who lies, right? 24 after so much more. Thought I gave you everything, how you still on show? When a wave crash, wonder if they still on boat. What happens when there's nothing left and they say on coke? I don't know what to tell you anymore, yeah. So much on my brain, hey, I've been feeling insane. I don't know when the kid coming back home, yeah. Take a lot of flights alone, hey, feeling like that's all I know. Turn up, never turn down. It's your turn now, get up and earn now, yeah. I got favors to return, yeah. I got bridges to burn down. Look how it turned out. Doing circles around my competition, that's a burnout, yeah. Tires screeching, lot of leeches. Young star, when you see me pledge allegiance. I'm sorry you thought you got me. Lil' shawty rub on my body. Punani nickname Dasani. I'm Poppy, she said adopt me. You got a little wave, but not no tsunami. You going to the grave, no ifs, ands, or probably. She moving to LA, that's what though without me. She tired of them skies, it's cloudy. And said don't doubt me. I don't know what to tell you anymore. Yeah, so much on my brain. Hey, I've been feeling insane. I don't know when the kid coming back home. Yeah, take a lot of flights alone. Hey, feeling like that's all I know. Yeah, it's overdue, I'm just saying. Boy, you through, I'm just saying. Stick and move, I'm just saying. Play your part, ayy, play it cool, I'm just saying. Put your crew, put them where? In the tune, I'm just saying. Bow, 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 bow. Hear the bang, I'm just saying. Leave a snake, I'm just saying. With no fangs, I'm just saying. Get the loot, stack it. With the gang, I'm just saying. Need a grate, I'm just saying. On the chain, let it hang. I was working at Panera till the bread ran out. Used to put up with you niggas, I can't stand you now. All my brothers earn their keep, ain't no handing out. Couple thousand for the show, that's the standard now. Did it help when I was broke? The answer nah. I'm just saying, that's the reason why you know they not involved. I'm just saying, had to struggle in the city, it was hard. I'm just saying, I'm just happy that I wasn't one of y'all. I'm just saying, I ain't had no crib, ain't had no whip. Was about to flip, I might just come up off the hip, but I ain't even had no grip. Got them hits, I got the drip, that's off the rip, I never slip. Got the drink, I take a sip. Killed the party, then we dip. Looking like money, you chump change. You know they call me the young flame. Taking my shot like in every city. I pull up, I sound like a gun range. Girl, I'm a dog and I'm untamed. All of their music is mundane. They need to stop to look up that word, yeah. I'm just saying, yeah. This overdue, I'm just saying. Boy, you through, I'm just saying. Stick and move, I'm just saying. Play your part, ayy, play it cool, I'm just saying. Put your crew, put them where? In the tune, I'm just saying. Bow, 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 bow. Hear the bang, I'm just saying. Leave a snake, I'm just saying. With no fangs, I'm just saying. Get the loot, stack it. With the gang, I'm just saying. Need a grate, I'm just saying. On the chain, let it hang.
I'm the same, I'm just saying
yeah,
that
the only
everyone's
season.
fine.
Doing what I love, so that's why I'm
Gonna blow your
cheesing.
mind.
Money in my hand, that's my favorite greeting. I get on the beat and it stop breathing. Working every day, even on the weekend. Why they say they love you when they didn't mean it? You with me or against me, ain't no in between it. Such a nice guy, but the flow the meanest. I'm just saying. Boy, you through, I'm just saying. Stick and move, I'm just saying. Play your part, ayy, play it cool, I'm just saying. Put your crew, put them where? In the tune, I'm just saying. Bow, 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 bow. Hear the bang, I'm just saying. Leave a snake, I'm just saying. With no fangs, I'm just saying. Get the loot, stack it. With the gang, I'm just saying. Need a grate, I'm just saying. On the chain, let it hang. Yeah. Yeah. Check. Got so much ice in my heart. That's what I need in my chain. That's how I deal with the pain. L out the city I claim. Times here they were hard. I had to stay in my lane. I had to switch up the game. Niggas be chasing the fame. Had to chase my dreams. I had to stack up the wealth. Told them I was gon' make it. Had to prove it to myself. Don't put no label on me, cause I'm still independent. Girl still gonna hop in, even when the whip rented. Cause I had swag, nigga, before the clout. We got the drip, even in droughts. Boy, it's the season, we never leaving, that's what they shout. GRA, get your money straight, yeah, that's what we bout. Yeah, check. Yeah, hey, when I'm downtown, hey, yeah, when I'm downtown, yeah, downtown, came from the ground, look at me now, rolling around, ripping the crown, they know the sound, yeah, check, hey, they know the sound, bunch of underground kings, and we need everything. I was downtown, rolling around, came from the ground, look at me now, look at me now. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, gripping the crown, I'm gripping the crown, hey, hey, hey. Pull up in the Benz, somewhere in my hands. If she don't like my friends, bet we never meet again. Yo, came up from the mud, you know we been through thick and thin. Ay, burning out them tires, now we riding on the rims. Rolling till the wheels fall off, moves we never call off. Niggas, they be hating, really, I could tell they all soft. Rolling with the bosses, learning from the losses. If you walk a day in my shoes, you would be exhausted. I brought out that flame again, she yelling my name again. If they taking shots at me, my brother, he gon' aim at them. I don't need a lot of friends, I just want them Benjamins. Maybe a couple southern girls that's sweeter than some enemies. Never got the same flow, but I never changed though. Rappers nowadays, they bout to make me pull a Van Gogh.
All right.
I still got a lot more, and we
Into the wasteland. Out into the wasteland. Out of the wasteland.
We are back live at the Level Up with Louie Little Empire Studios, hanging out with some good people doing some good things. I'm getting some work done. Always got them lasers running. Lazing. Just lasers. Light amplification by the stimulated emission of radiation. A laser. Light amplification by the stimulated emission of radiation. The stimulated emission in this case is CO2. Those glow forges have CO2 laser tubes. CO2. If you need to cut something with a laser, I recommend CO2. There are two other major types of lasers on the market today. One is a diode laser, which will put under the CO2 as far as power and what it can cut. A diode is usually great for engraving and some thin light cutting. And then the fiber laser, which sits above the CO2 as far as strength. That's right, Rob. The laser. The CO2 is what's being stimulated. The fiber laser can cut through metal and can cut through harder and thicker woods. And of course, there are price differences in all of these. The current fiber laser I look at sometimes is the X tool, and that comes in at about $5,000 or so to get started. But you could engrave on coins, and that would be very interesting to make custom coins, metal coins, laser engraved. But I'm not quite ready for a fiber yet. My next step might be one larger bed laser, a Trotec or an Epilogue sitting over here. I would still keep at least one Glowforge around for running prototypes. It's a great prototyping machine. And if I had a Trotec or an Epilogue or something akin to that, a higher level CO2, these are about 40 watts right now. And the speed is minimal. Whereas those larger, faster lasers, even though they take a little more cooling equipment, they're a little more tinkery. You have to get in there to make them work. Remember, sometimes we just like to put the theme song on in the background. I should figure out some light background music, though, as I'm chit-chatting with you. Sometimes I just feel like, hey, you need a little something in the background, huh? DMCA Free Beats. This one's called Free Beats. If we can hear that at all. Something. Ooh, smooth. Relaxing. I'm not going to try to put you to sleep like yesterday. Remember, I talked you down from 10. We talked about everything before we begin. 9. 8 is great. Like an infinity symbol turned around 90 degrees. The lasers are wonderful. The fiber looks good. A larger laser with a larger bed. So imagine I could put on 2 sheets of what I use to cut, and it would cut in half the time. That would ramp up production. That would make everything go a little faster. I also have a dream of asking every Glowforge user out there, if you have a Glowforge and you're like, oh, I haven't made my money back on my Glowforge, I could guarantee you enough work to make the money back on your Glowforge if you cut product for me. I don't know how to make that happen, but it would be amazing. Have a Glowforge army around the country, maybe even nearby where I have Renaissance festivals, where I could get them the wood shipped, send them my files. They cut my boards for some money I pay them. I make a little less per piece, but I am helping them cover the cost of their machine. So if they have a significant other that is like, hey, we've had that laser for a little bit, and that cost us a pretty penny, honey. Anybody can be a honey. Have you made the money back on it? And then you could say, signing up for the Little Empire Cut program, the Glowforge Army, you could say yes. Yes. Through the power of leveling up with Louie, I made our money back. And then, hey, free hobby, baby. Free hobby. You might have noticed earlier, I did have a timeline up on the screen. This was me just messing around last night, trying to figure out some things. If anything looks way off here, please let me know. The top line, the top part of this chart. Oh, you can't see the mouse move because it's on the different computer. The top part of this chart is from today all the way on the right, and then going back 250,000 years. 250,000 years. 250,000 years. Wow. Even a million things is hard for us to imagine sometimes. 10,000 years, I feel we can start to get our mind around. 1,000 years seems doable, but we're only here for 0 to 100 years. So our range somewhere does not do the reality justice. I can think back to a few years ago, 10 years ago, 20, even remembering 30 years ago. And I can understand that mankind was here 500 years ago, the Renaissance. Don't forget to come visit us at Renaissance festivals throughout the country. We are at the Maryland Fair starting the end of August. And then we'll be in North Carolina starting the beginning of October. Then back out to Arizona for February and March. March on out to Little Empire, pick up something there. If you're a human who left Africa about 100,000 years ago, join us. Our DNAs all cross and connect. The bottleneck of humanity would maybe our roaming species as strong as 10 to 50,000 members. Surviving an ice age and going on to build Göbekli Tepe, I believe it's pronounced. Now you look at the bottom timeline, that goes from about 15,000 years ago to our present day. There's two numbers there, 0 and all the way on the right of the bottom timeline. You could see those purple markers, how they fit into the top timeline. We're just looking at a section of it. But even 15,000 years ago was hard to imagine. Cleopatra is closer to us than Cleopatra was to the heyday of Egypt. And look how far back Göbekli Tepe goes. And I believe they have also found Kalan Tepe, which might be a little older than Göbekli Tepe. Still in Turkey. These were some of the first megalithic structures that we know of. These are Göbekli Tepe, and again, I forget the other Tepe within the area, maybe 30 miles. Some of the oldest known creations that stood the test of time of mankind. But look at Göbekli Tepe. Look where it is on that top timeline. And look how long we have been around. I'm not saying there were ancient civilizations that were more advanced than ours so long ago. But I am saying we've been around a while, looking at the stars, building with our hands. If Egypt could be buried in sand to be dug up multiple times throughout the last 2,000 years, even in later Egypt, they were digging up earlier Egypt. Incredible. Napoleon commanded some excavations in Egypt. It was only really around in the 1800s that the field of archaeology made its way into the minds of the people. What else have we done? Where have we been? The thoughts we have and the stories we tell, the gods we've created, and all the hearts that swell, the love, the loss, the human condition. Don't worry, friends. Society, culture, civilization has got your. Just think about that timeline, where we are and where we're going. As lightning bolt and fireball need to get a little bit of removed product from them. They both just cut mimics and chest, and then I'll move on to something else. Just sometimes when I think about how far back we've gone, what we've created for so long, incredible. Now, why is there you guys, pop quiz? And Uruk, the Sumerian empires, some long time ago. Uruk, 10,000 years ago. History is most fascinating. Question is, what is the type of writing, some of the first writing of mankind, the first recorded writing? There could have been writing before this, but we don't have evidence. The major first writing of mankind is called what? And your prize will be getting a growl out. If multiple people win, then it's multiple growl outs. Also, no pressure to get up from where you are and touch anything on your phone or computer. I'm here as a background ghost, floating through your mind, making with the time. All right, we're going to load up a different file to cut on the laser. That'll take a minute or two to load that up. We have wizard lamps to cut. We have some buildings to cut. What do I need right now that I haven't cut recently? We haven't done a sheet of goblins or heroes, but here's the thing. I am out of cupcake trays right now, and I know I have some more in the deeper archives of Little Empire Production Company. They're out in a chest somewhere. I know I have some empty ones, and I know I have some ones that have heroes and goblins in them. What I need to do is go find out, open those up, find out what I have, and then I'm out of cupcake holders. Here's the true fact. I even borrowed some cupcake holders that are actual cupcake, not decommissioned cupcake holders, cupcake sheets that are now working for Little Empire. Sometimes they just buy the cheaper aluminum ones with the plastic top, and I use both the plastic top and the aluminum bottom, and I reuse them until they're gone. These are actual cupcake tins that I just stole from the kitchen because I ran out of the other ones. So we're not going to cut anything that needs those tins right now. It really is a pain in the rear to set 10 goblins off to the side and then another 10 and then not knock them or bump them in together. And just like those mimics, all those little pieces kind of go together for each one. So those tins are a great way to organize it. If I just go willy-nilly. I also need to use the bathroom. So I'll put on a little bit of... This is when I need a video of just the outdoors or the nature cam going on. But we'll just, what I'll do is I'll go load up something on the laser and run that and then take a quick break. We're not going anywhere. I'll just step out for a second. Cuneiform. So interesting. Some of the older things we have are records of... John has 10 jars of hay or seeds, and Mary has a goat. How did they settle a deal? Numbers and math and bureaucracy that led to the deeper understanding of language and its usefulness in the written form. I could assume, looking back at our timeline, that humans had language long before they wrote it down. Even Göbekli Tepe, there are some markings on walls and some beginning ideas of what a language could be, hieroglyphics, cuneiform in those worlds. But it is not written down until well after that. Once we get up to Uruk on that timeline, Uruk, 6000 BC, about 8,000 years ago, it started to get written down. Incredible. And of course, some of the written stuff we see right now is stuff that was carved in the stone. So that's going to last a long time. The idea that we have papyrus from Egypt is amazing. That's a little more hardy, but maybe people were writing Greece. I believe Greece and Rome, beginning of Greece, had wax tablets where you would etch into the wax tablet, and then you could erase it by just kind of rubbing it all back down and then etch into the tablet. Interesting, right? Amazing. And now we have a pocket computer that we can type a whole processed language onto. Good job, us. Good job.
Music, maestro, please.
Hello, Joni there? Hello, Joni? Look, I've got an idea. Hello, Joni there? Hello, Joni? Look, I've got an idea. Look, I've got an idea.
We're going to try a little bit of new music here. I just found one called Rally Swig. No idea. I'm unsure about some of these songs on here. Let's give it a try. A new playlist for you. Hold on. New playlist for you when I unmute the playlist in Waveland. Already like that. That sweet, sweet flute. Ooh, get that smooth sax in there. Everybody likes a little flute and sax. Little flute and sax in the afternoon. Little flute and sax.
you a problem when you feel good? The sweetest taste, but it's a point.
On the battlefield, I'm lost out here without a shield. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
If you feel yourselves transported into a 1980s fantasy movie ballad vibe, I'm right there with you. We'll jump around in this playlist, but right now, get your Lady Hawk out. Make sure your Beastmaster is well connected. And never forget the heart of a dragon.
All they do is try to shoot you down. I've packed my bags, I'm gonna leave. It's getting hot, but it's still believe. I've been watching you watch me all evening. So come on, and I know you don't forget this feeling, and I'm still on your mind. Juliet, you knew it from the start. Oh, Juliet, you're tearing us apart, tearing us apart. Now, so come on, Juliet, you wanna restart? Yeah, Juliet, you're tearing us apart. So can you still hear me down the end of the line? 'Cause all I wanna know is you're still mine. Do you feel it? Alright. Juliet, you knew it from the start. Oh, Juliet, you're tearing us apart, tearing us apart.
All right, as you can see, we are putting some wizard lamps right in there. We're getting some 80s vibe magic. I don't mind it. If it's bothering you, let me know. We can change it back up. But I am an eclectic listener at times. I'm just striking whatever comes in. Also, I like the random factor at times. And whatever song pops up is the song I'm listening to. Just like ordering food when you're out at a restaurant. Don't sweat it. You're gonna eat again. Just enjoy what you ordered, no matter what it is. Make a decision, go for it. You don't have to sweat it because you will eat again. Just like music. I'm hearing it. I'm grooving to it. I don't like it. It's just a moment. I have more music coming my way. Music I might like better. Music I might like differently, depending on what the day brings. Don't sweat those small things. If you get caught up in all of that, sometimes it takes away from the joy of the experience that is larger than the menu in front of you. Jillian, exactly. Polyamorous, please. Somebody write down that one. That's the sort of thing that's going to make this whole show viral, my friends, because you are all witty, funny, smart, curious, good people that I get to bounce some of these fun thoughts off of. And then you come back with some real zingers. Polyamorous. If that's not a meme by the end of the day, I'm going to make it in Canva and sell it on a t-shirt. Don't hold me to that. All right, let's get back to some music. I'm cutting some wizard lamps. I'll get a couple more of those on there. Those sell pretty well. They're not major sellers, but they're one of the most expensive items I have in the shop. They do come with the light and a remote control. They're USB rechargeable, and that light alone costs me, I believe I can get them between $12 and $17. So $15 depending on when I order them and how many I order at a time. Great. Good, everybody. Yeah, there's some info. That's some sweet, sweet info coming your way. Next week, I am going to go into one of my Glowforge groups I'm in and just post there that I'm doing a stream. So we might have some fellow users of Glowforge popping in, hopefully. Maybe asking questions. Maybe somebody just picked it up, or maybe somebody's interested in it and I can answer some of their questions. That should be That should be fun and entertaining. So be on the lookout for some new people coming in from those specific subgroups I'm going to start to reach out to. And then at some point, I will be adding in Stream of Adventure, Midnight Madness, Dungeons and Dragons at a reasonable hour, most likely on a Friday night. If you're like, oh man, I wish I had some people to hang out with on party night, Friday night after the work week, I want to make it so you can come hang out with us. And also, when the Renaissance Festivals start, it would be fun to promote the fairs for the weekend coming up and mention who's going to be there, what acts, what music groups, remind people to buy a ticket if they haven't bought one already because they sell out both Maryland and North Carolina. Anyway, let's get back to some doing. I'm poking around on the computer. My design bug isn't crazy today, so I'm just trying to make some ends meet. I'm trying to get this one dice tower out, but the question is, do I put a floor on it? The original does not have a floor, but I find most people enjoy having a floor on the dice tower so the dice stay in the range and they don't hit the table. But I might make this one to start without the floor just because that's more of the correct replica of the piece. And then if people are like, oh, I wish this had a floor, maybe I can make a removable floor or something, or you put it in another tray that's also floor, and that tray could just be bought by itself as a dice rolling tray. But you can also put this dice tower in it, the Werfensteisen Friesenkloppen tower. These are the wonderful things that I get to turn around in my head while I'm at work, listening to music. I love being able to bounce around. I've said it before, multiple projects going on here. It really helps with the ADHD brain, right? but I have multiple things I can work on. So if one isn't turning around and pop up from the hopper and start to get done, I have some other things. I can assemble things, I can cut different things, I can prep things for cutting, I can work on the art, I can work on the stream and all the content for that. Really helpful. But part of the making that effective is setting that up for myself. Again, cutting out the work I have to sew together. Like part of the cutting out is making sure all the computers are in the right places, my tools are around. The night before, I will kind of prep what smoothie I'm going to make sure my clothes are out. Like those are just little things that help me control my circumstances and get done some of what I want to get done the next day. Cutting out the work so I can sew it up. Here we are. Speaking of sewing it up, let's escape together. That's the name of the next song.
keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on running, keep on running. And I'm gonna keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on running, keep on running.
We are getting into the last little bit of time together today. This has been 3 days in a row with the end of this stream at about 3 o'clock in 15-20 minutes. That will have been 9 hours total. We did some streaming this week, guys. Well done. When I say guys, I mean every human within the sound of my voice reach zone. Vibrations of air are hitting the diaphragmic cardioid pattern picked up electronically on this microphone, making it bounce. Those bounces are turned into electrical signals that the computer processes, manipulates, mixes, and sends out over electrons being bumped together down the line of a copper or possibly fiber optic, sometimes over a satellite. They're coming right into your ear, making magic happen. The classic. Don't know if we can use some of these, but yeah. Don't forget to reach out to somebody. I know you're reaching out to me and I'm reaching out to you, but there might be somebody else. Just give them a, hey, how you doing? Important to keep that human connection going. Even if it's just by minor pebbling to somebody you know, look it up. 9 hours this week, that's a joy. That's more than I thought I could do, and part of this has been me trying to make it happen. It worked all right this week. I still have things to learn about this new schedule of mine I created, but I love having something I can get to at a certain time and leave at a certain time. Not because leaving is good, but having a finite project, beginning to end, is always helpful. That's why I like doing the dishes. If you need a little pick-me-up, go do those dishes. Finite project. Nice to accomplish those every once in a while. Getting on these streams 3 times a week this week has been all right. I'm not going to say it's been the best, mainly because I need to figure it out too. Like, it's been really, really good. I wouldn't even say it hasn't not been the best either. Hadn't have been. I thought the beat was the best. The beat. There we go. Thank you, beat. Lightning Bolt and Fireball have done some good cutting today. Let's give a growl out to them. They make some good magic for me, and I appreciate them holding it together and being part of this whole crew, like I appreciate you being part of this crew, of course. Leaves from the Vine. Almost every day we give a shout out to somebody may have lost along the way, somebody we remember fondly. To them. Clap, clap, clappity, clap, Rob. Thanks. I'm so glad you found me here. I know I was on Twitch. I've been on Facebook. Here's the things. Twitch I like because all the magic built into Twitch, and it's like the Etsy of streaming. They built so many things around it. You can do amazing integrations and pump it and make it magical, and there's all sorts of connections. It's built for what we're up to a little bit. Let's be honest. Facebook to them. Facebook is great. I like streaming there as well because when I started streaming, I just wanted to, I'd be at midnight kind of doom scrolling, if you will, or at least inconvenience scrolling. Wouldn't say it was doom. I would be inconvenienced scrolling, and it would have been fun for me just to see a buddy's face pop on and go on an adventure at midnight. And that's why... two things. The other was I was doing drawing classes, and maybe we'll get back to them. That was just me picking a topic and drawing it out with you very simply on paper, the computer. I played with animating things. All that on Facebook was great because I could just pop in straight in. Many people would see it right away. YouTube takes a little more work to get there. Twitch took an extra amount of work to get there. I wanted people to just be pop on. But between all that, I needed to find one place to be where everything can live for a little while. And I have one thing I log into. I'm not bouncing back between different apps. I still may stream things on Facebook here and there. But Twitch, I'm letting go for a little while. So again, thank you for finding me over here, making accounts, getting on, getting involved. That really means a lot. That's super kudos to everybody. Like that music was just not quite it. That was too jazzy video game elevator. This one's right on the edge. Azalea Town. Don't forget the timeline we talked about earlier. What's your timeline like? You only have so long on that great grand scheme of things timeline, so make sure you do good by people. Don't forget to like yourself and subscribe to having integrity, I was going to say, which is a new form of writing. Integrity, it's the new cuneiform. If you want to get a hold of me, just send a self-addressed cuneiformed stamped envelope to levelupwithlouis@levelupwithlouis.com. Also, I am louis@littleempire.com. All the magic that's coming to you, I hope you receive with abundance. Arms open wide. That's not quite the right way to use those words, but if I've learned anything the last few years from watching mainstream media, I can make up any word I want and it's all gonna be copacetic. That's too close to the real one. We're just leaving town. Our adventurers have adventured for the day. We spent some time now going to buy some extra healing potions, trading in that short sword for a two-handed long sword. Maybe you're going to pick up a shield or a trinket, a deck of dragon chests, or playing cards with beholders on them, where the tins should be. One for each eye stalk. Maybe they should be the jack, huh? That's a debate to be had next week on Level Up with Louie. Stream of Adventure brought to you by Nat21 Adventures, Ren Adventures, LittlEmpire.com. All the wonderful people at Spotify who are putting together these DMCA free playlists. I'm realizing now this playlist is all video game, and that's why it sounds like that. Video game and anime songs brought to life. This is Song of Storms Chocobo, Final Fantasy, Victory Fanfare. Maybe we'll put that one next in the queue. Victory Fanfare. We're going to ride it out the last few minutes here. I'll try to line up some of these songs. Victory Fanfare seems right. Then let's go to Prologue to really mix up our brains. Bubblegum KK. Remember Bubblegum Crisis? Appleseed. Anybody out there remember Lawnmower Man? That's why I'm not trying Oculus Rift. I just don't want to become Lawnmower Man. It got bad for that dude. We'll drop into a little bit of Legend Lo-Fi. That should take us on out of here. We'll hit it with the Level Up with Louie theme song on the way out. I'll check back in a moment. Just relax. Victory! Power over yourself. Self-mastery. Victory! Power over yourself. Self-mastery. All right, folks. That about wraps it up here for Level Up with Louie today. Thanks for sticking around, making the magic happen with me. Say it every time, and I mean it. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon, your day. Get on to some things you want to get on. If anything, I want to just be a little bit of an inspiration saying, hey, you can plan it, you can do it, you can achieve it. It's hard. But that doesn't mean it's not important. So get out there and make some of your own magic happen. From one wizard to all my wizards and witches out there. Adventure well. Do the magic. And make everything matter. Not in an anxiety way. A loving, magical way. Goodbye, friends. Have a great day. Rob, Jillian, everybody out there who's been rocking and rolling.